Remaining on the theme of development, I can confirm that today the Council has received a planning application for Welborne from Buckland Development Limited, and the planning application relates to the whole of the Welborne site and includes the remodelling of junction 10 of the M27 motorway. Planning officers are currently reviewing the submitted material to ensure the planning application can be registered. Once the planning application has been registered, we will then be consulting extensively upon it. We look forward to receiving the views of all consultees and other interested parties on what is being proposed by the applicant. We welcome the submission of a planning application relating to the whole of the Welborne area by a site promoter who is understood to have control over a significant proportion of the Welborne local plan site allocation. Through the preparation and adoption of the Welborne plan, we've set out a detailed planning policy framework against which this application will need to be considered. The Welborne plan clearly identifies the infrastructure required to be delivered to support a phased approach to the development of the site over the long term. And the Council looks forward to working with Buckland Development and their consultants on the progression of this planning application. We will wish to understand how the development can be delivered comprehensively with all necessary infrastructure across the site. The planning application will be decided at a future meeting of this Council's Planning Committee. Notwithstanding the above, the continued uncertainty over the availability of land within Welborne is key. The land not currently within the control of Buckland Development Limited is considered necessary to enable the development to be delivered on a comprehensive basis, along with all necessary supporting infrastructure. And this means that the recommendations set out in the executive report relating to the progression of the Council's Welborne delivery strategy are still considered to remain valid. It's probably a good thing as well just to dwell on what has happened this year as far as Welborne is concerned, because this is the third significant piece of news that we've had about Welborne in recent weeks. So in January, the government announced that Welborne will be part of its flagship Garden Villages initiative, thereby opening up significant funding opportunities. In February, the High Court ruled that the Dean Farm estate, which makes up a very significant proportion of the Welborne land, must now be sold, thereby enabling the development to proceed. And of course, March, we've seen a planning application submitted for all of the Welborne land. And without doubt, the Garden Village designation, the recent court case ordering the sale of land at Welborne, and the planning application received today are a direct result of the assertive delivery strategy adopted by this Council just a year ago. Far from slowing things down, the strategy has actually pushed things forward, and I'm pleased to see the significant progress now being made, as we came through a public inquiry which found the Welborne plan sound, which meant it could be adopted by the Council, and we had every expectation of an immediate application from the principal landowners. Instead of that, no meaningful progress has been made until we adopted our delivery strategy to appoint a delivery partner and consider a compulsory purchase of all of the land required. It was this strategy that sparked all of the recent activity and progress that has been made. But despite these developments, of course, we do still have uncertainty at this moment around the availability of land at Welborne, and that is key. And there's a significant amount of land which is not in the control of Buckland Development Limited, which is necessary to enable the development to be delivered on a comprehensive basis, along with all of the necessary supporting infrastructure. So we've got Garden Village designation, we've had the court case making sure the land is available, and we have the planning application to enable these much needed homes and jobs to be provided. And I'll also repeat on this item as well that I gave a commitment over many years where Welborne is concerned that we will not lay a single brick of Welborne until we've identified exactly what infrastructure is needed, where it is to be sited, and most importantly, how it is going to be funded. That commitment is unchanged, and this planning application will be scrutinised very carefully to ensure the delivery of the Welborne plan.